Okay, welcome back because I had to do a part two. Part one was just running too long. I guess I didn't realize I had so much to tell you guys. So, okay, part one, we went over the types of shows. What do you need? Let me think if there's anything else I can add to what I didn't say. Oh, last we left off talking about the interactive toy. Please just don't go rush off and buy that in the beginning until you see that this is actually something you're going to be consistent at. Okay, so the next thing you want to do is you're going to have some sort of creative juices. Baby, don't get in this and you're not creative at all. This is probably not for you because it is your responsibility to keep your audience entertained. It is your responsibility to keep customer attention, keeping them in the room, making your room where people want to stay and sit and watch you for hours on end. Okay, that is a skill and a talent. So some people have it, some don't. Like, you will think of this as when you get on here, you're putting on a whole movie every single time you're on. That is like essentially what you're doing. So you have to um, be entertaining, be creative, okay? So I'll go into more details in another video. Like I said, I already have videos out, so please go check out the playlist. This is supposed to be very, very basic. Okay, maximizing earnings. So what are ways you can make money on there? Well, we talked about the different types of shows, but like, how do you increase money during those shows? Okay, during a spy show, you don't know. During a password show, you can always do things to increase a tip, same like in a private show. And your public, though, this is your opportunity to really, this is where you really want to maximize your income, okay, right? When you go on a password or private show, you already pretty much know you're getting that amount of token per minute or that set amount of tokens. But during a public show, like while you're sitting there for free talking to a bigger crowd, you need to be selling things. So for instance, Chaturbate fan club. I slept on Chaturbate fan club for a long ass time and I was like, I don't know if it'll be worth it. Maybe this ain't my thing. Like, I posted a few things. I'm like, no one's buying this. Like, no. It wasn't until I got consistent and start putting up a lot of videos and the guys were like, wow, she's always putting up a new video, that I was like, I could offer this fan club price. So it's like 300 tokens a month for my Chaturbate fan club. Make it whatever you want. But they get access to my videos, or if people just want to come in and buy a video, they can. You can also sell your Snapchat, sell your Instagram name, sell your Twitter name as well. You can be encouraging the guys to get something off of your tip menu, right? Because you should have a tip menu. Make it pretty extensive. Give them lots of different things to choose from. I actually have a tip menu video out, so check that out. I show you all the bots that I like to use. I'm probably going to make an updated one because I was about 10 months ago, and I definitely recommend changing your bots up. Not frequently, but I would say maybe twice a year, change your bots up, just to add in another game or something different that they're not used to seeing in your shows. I noticed that kind of works for me, so it's time for my update. Okay, but some things that I have on my tip menu is custom videos, topless, twerk, show off feet, so on and so forth. Be creative. Okay, the minimum payout is $50. Now, I'll say this. When you first get started, you only get paid on the 1st and the 15th, like most of the other sites. When you've been working on it a while like me, you get paid every day. So, like, I can cash out from Chaturbate every weekday. Weekends don't count. So, like, if I make money on Friday night, Saturday night, Sunday, I get that money on Tuesday. If I make payout Monday, it cashes out, it hits my bank account by Wednesday. So within like a day or two, it gets to you. So But in the meanwhile, you'll only be able to do that first and the 15th payout. So please make sure you have $50. 1,000 tokens to make in 50. If you can't make 1,000 tokens in 15 days, honey, then if there's something you want to do, consider getting a consultation. I'm still doing consultations. I got my classes started, all that cool stuff, right? But also think about, like, is this really for you? Like, you have, okay, some things that I wish people would know before they enter. This is not like something you come in to get rich quick. This is treated like a job. You can't look at the amount of tokens you get per hour. You need to look at the amount of tokens you accumulate by the end of the week versus how many hours you spent to get those tokens, because not every hour will you be making a whole bunch of tokens. You might get on a shift and work 3 hours and only make 100 tokens, right? That's $5. But then you get on another shift and you make 6,000 tokens and you was on there for less than an hour. So you just have to be mindful that when do you have 20 to 40 hours a week to put into this? 2, you need to spend at least 3 hours at a time on there to actually give 3 hours straight without a break, like on there. Like, I must say that. I don't think that's clear enough. But you must be on there 3 hours. Don't get on here talking about it's not working for you and you only broadcast in an hour or 2. In 3 hours, if you ain't made no money and you're a new girl status, what are you doing wrong? Are you not entertaining? Are you not smiling? Keeping a smile on your face really sets the tone for the room. How do you look? Should you change your outfit? Like, what is going on? So sometimes it's just slow. Sometimes you pick shitty hours to go on. Sometimes it's just like that. But for the most part, if you've worked a good full month, putting in 20 to 40 hours each week, working at least 3 hour minimum on a shift, consistently for a full month, then determine if it works for you or not. Until you've done that and utilizing all of the features you can possibly use. And oh my gosh, we didn't even talk about the outside promotion, which I don't want to spend too much time on that because why? We pay the site almost 50%, right? So we calculate the tokens in 5 cents because that's what we actually get, but essentially the customer is paying 10 cents for the token. 5 cents is being spent, given to Chaturbate, 5 cents is being given to you. So, 1,000 tokens is $50, right? Okay. But you can do some outside promoting. Oh, my point was I feel like the site, like, a lot of the times I don't promote when I'm going live on Chaturbate. I feel like I've definitely gotten to this point. Maybe if you're new, you shouldn't listen to this advice, but I don't, because I feel like the site should just bring me every customer. Like, they're already taking it, and that has worked for me for the most part. But there's other ways you can get out there to do some marketing to bring in more customers, because if you're trying to make this full-time business, and don't get me wrong, I used to do this, so please, I just don't really promote my cam shows now. But you can promote them on your Twitter, Reddit. Having a Snapchat is still relevant in 2023. Can I say that again? Timestamp 2023. Snapchat is still relevant. Have one. Okay? Getting on these Reddit groups, participating in them, that like really helps. But okay, so I hope this helped for the very beginners getting on Chaturbate, thinking about starting cam. Hopefully it gave you some ideas, got your brain juices flowing. Again, follow me. You can always tip on this video if it helps you, if it resonated you, if you felt you learned anything. And I am still taking signups for my Mattress Actress Academy starting August 28th. I'm also still accepting consultations. So follow me, Instagram, Mattress Actress Academy, Twitter, Paisley Will Help, and Reddit, Paisley Will Help. All right, toodles.